Hello everyone, I'm Amir Hossein. Welcome to another training video. In the previous video, we talked about how to run GeoGrid and make your domain of simulation. In this video, we want to make atmospheric initial condition and boundary conditions. For making atmospheric initial condition, boundary condition, you need to download some global atmospheric data, and after that you need to ungrib them. Ungribbing atmospheric data means to extract the needed or required atmospheric variables and converting them to a special format that is readable by the WRF model. So before that, let me open name list. Everything is okay. We have run the GeoGrid section. Before running ungrib, you need to set this dates and time section here. You need to set this date and time section, and here the start date is actually 13th of March, and it will be run for 2 days. So let me modify these values. 15 0 15 0. So I'm going to run the model for 2 days. Okay, and this is the ungrib section. I save it. Before running the ungrib section, you need to download your global data, atmospheric global data. For atmospheric global data, in this video we want to use FNL data. So search for FNL download. Just search FNL download, and in the UCAR website, go to the data access, and we have two kinds of grib data: FNL grib data, grib 1 and grib 2. We want to use the grib 2 format. Go to the get converted file section and go to your desired year in the name list. Let us check it again. The year 2002 and the third month 2022, and the third month, and the days 13 and 14. So I will check 13, and it's an interval of 6 hours between the files. I will check all the required data here, 14 and 15. Okay, you can check all your required data, and after that you download a script. Here on the bottom of this page you can see some methods of downloading your data with Python or with Shell. You can download the Shell script here, and if you run this Shell script you can get all of the data at once, or you can also click on each file and get your data. If I click on any of these data, I can get them individually. You don't have to use the script. You can get them individually. Okay, anyway, I have downloaded these data before. I have already downloaded them. Let me show you the downloaded data. I have downloaded and stored them in a folder called GFS files and in FNL data, FNL directory. So this is the script, and I ran this script and got all of the data here. You see that the format is based on grib 2 format. I go back to WS directory. Before running your ungrib, you have to link your data, you have to link your downloaded data. So you have to run this command link _grib.csh to the directory that you have stored your FNL data. I get this directory, and if I put a star here, it will get all the content here, but I want to avoid this script, so it's better to you need to put this suffix after this script. If I put this suffix, it only links the grib data or FNL data and avoid this script. And now it's now you are ready to run ungrib. But before running ungrib, you need to provide a special table which is called Vtable. If I run ungrib now, it will shows an error, and it says you that the Vtable is missing. So how can you provide Vtable? You can link the Vtable. Vtable is actually in the ungrib directory, variable table, and Vtable GFS. According to the data that you are using, there are a lot of variable tables. You can see that for any kind of atmospheric data, ECM WRF or other kinds of atmospheric data, you have a special variable table. The FNL data is actually a GFS data, is classified as a GFS data. So I link this variable table, this Vtable, as Vtable to this directory. And now I have a Vtable here. If I show you the link path of this Vtable, it goes to the ungrib directory, variable table directory, and vtable.gfs. Now you can run ungrib. Before running ungrib, let me get back to the name list. If you pay attention to this ungrib section, you see that we have a prefix here. This prefix means that after running ungrib, all the generated data are started with this name. So this name is totally optional. You can change this name, but this name, this file with capital letters is okay. So I just leave it to be a file with capital letters. I run ungrib. It extracts variables, required variables from the data. Okay. Now you can see that it extracted variables from these FNL data and generated some new files for each date that we downloaded, for each date and time that we downloaded, from the beginning of the run to the end of our run for 2 days.